On Thursday afternoon, Ruaraka Member of Parliament TJ Kajwang was charged in a magistrate's court in Ngong. He was accused of administering an oath of treason and taking part in an unlawful assembly. Kajwang had been arrested nearly 24 hours earlier, and the police had played cat and mouse games with his lawyers and family, only allowing them to see him intermittently. What seemed to anger his lawyers and the opposition more was that when Kajwang was expected to appear at the Milimani Law Courts, the police removed him from the basement cells of the courts, hoodwinked his lawyers and drove him to Ngong.
I left in the company of Honorable TJ Kajwang in the same police vehicle, and I was also accompanied by the Senator for Homa Bay, the Honorable Moses Kajwang, who was in another vehicle. But when we arrived at the CID county headquarters here in Milimani, we were forced into separate vehicles. I was myself bundled into a Subaru vehicle, and the Honorable TJ Kajwang was bundled into a white double cab vehicle and driven away to an unknown location.
This is not a part of an extension of a police station or an extension of the DCI. They should not bring him to court here so that they can justify the bringing him to court. Bringing him to court is not driving him to court. It is charging him in court.
We believe that once a suspect is brought within the court precincts, the jurisdiction shifts to the court. That either the suspect be brought to court for plea or that the suspect be released until such time the police are prepared to charge them.
Another opposition figure, Miguna, was arrested at his home in Runda and booked at the Githunguri police station in Kiambu County, a stronghold of the ruling party. He is still being held in the cells, despite his release having been secured through a cash bail of 50,000 shillings.
We will come out of this police station with Dr. Miguna by order of the High Court. We are not going to be scared by anyone. Yeah? So we are telling the police that they will be responsible for the life of Dr. Miguna and every single one of us who came to get him released out of this police station.
Most surprising, however, has been the threat to arrest journalists and threatening them if they cover events held by the opposition. This culminated in the shutting down of NTV, KTN News, Citizen TV and Inoro TV. NTV journalists Linus Kaikai, Ken Mijungu and Larry Madowo also had to secure an anticipatory bail to avoid the pattern that had befallen the politicians. Meanwhile, police still continue to hold hostage the transmission stations of the three media houses. At a briefing a day after what the state called an illegal swearing-in ceremony of the opposition leader Raila Odinga, the Interior Ministry announced that it had gotten intelligence of armed people being ferried in buses to Nairobi to cause chaos. Yet none of those have been arrested and taken to court. Even Odinga, whom the government accuses of treason, has not been touched by the police, but the state is not short of threats.
We long lost the days of threatening action. We will act. The individuals who are involved in this and the organizations involved in this, wherever they are within the borders of this country, will feel it. But we will arrest them, those we need to arrest, and we will take them before a judge or before a magistrate, and we will both go there for the law to be interpreted for us.
Critics of the recent crackdown on the media and the manner in which the police treat those opposed to the government say they are heading down a path trodden before of being used by those in power to stifle dissent and anyone who criticizes the government. Andrew Ochieng, NTV.